There's a neon glow pouring through the haze. Friday night's alive and the band's getting paid. Old jukebox humming like a preacher's amen. And every stool in this place has a story again. You can find us where the sawdust settles, where the cheap beer sweats and the steel guitar medals. Some folks chase fame, some chase the wind. We just keep showing up with the same old friends. Yeah, tonight belongs to the believers, the dreamers, the drifters, and the never-leavers. There's a farmer in the corner with dirt on his boots. Worked 60 hours this week just to make ends meet. Got a picture of his daughter in a cracked phone case. Still smiles every time he sees her face. There's a waitress named Annie running table to table, holding 2 jobs, doing everything she's able, saving every dollar for a little white house. Never lets the hard times take her down. There's an old Marine by the window pane, quiet as thunder, carrying yesterday's pain. But when the band starts playing his favorite song, you can see him sing every word along. And me, I'm somewhere in the middle of it all, watching shadows dance against the wall, thinking maybe life's more than the miles we've driven. Maybe heaven looks a little like this living. Raise 'em high if you've ever lost your way, if you've had your heart broken, lived another day. If you're still standing when the dust settles down, then brother, you've already earned this town. We're the Barstool Legends, kings of the weekend nights, writing our stories in the glow of the neon lights. We're not in the headlines, ain't got fortunes to spend, but around here we remember. Yeah, around here we remember. We're the last call believers, the comeback kids, old friends, holding on to moments that we never want to end. From first round hellos to closing time confessions, we're all just ordinary people living like Barstool Legends. I know a guy who swore he'd leave this town, head west chasing every dream he found. A few years later he came rolling back with a little more wisdom and a little less cash. Now he's got a baby sleeping down the hall, says he's never felt richer after all. Funny how the roads we think we're meant to roam sometimes lead us right back home. There's a couple dancing where the floorboards creak, been married 40 years next week, still spinning around like they're 17, still holding hands in between the beats. And every face beneath these lights carries battles hidden out of sight, but for a few hours nobody's alone, everybody's got a place to belong. Raise 'em high if you've ever paid your dues, if you've worn out boots and weathered bad news, if you've kept moving when the road got long, then tonight this is your song. We're the Barstool Legends, kings of the weekend nights, writing our stories in the glow of neon lights. We're not in the headlines, ain't got fortunes to spend, but around here we remember. Yeah, around here we remember. We're the last call believers, the comeback kids, old friends, holding on to moments that we never want to end. From first round hellos to closing time confessions, we're all just ordinary people living like Barstool Legends. One day these signs will fade, the band will pack away, the glasses will stop ringing, and somebody else will take our place. But the laughter in these walls, the memories we made, will echo long after we're gone like an old familiar refrain. Maybe that's enough, Maybe that's the prize, not how many people know your name, but who stood by your side. The nights you can't forget, the ones that changed your life, the friends who helped you carry on when you could barely survive. Yeah, maybe legends aren't made in stadiums and flashing cameras. Maybe legends are born right here between these tables. We're the Barstool Legends, kings of the weekend nights, writing our stories in the glow of neon lights. We're not in the headlines, ain't got fortunes to spend, but around here we're remembered. Yeah, around here we're remembered. We're the last call believers, the comeback kids, old friends, holding on to moments that we never want to end. From first round hellos to closing time confessions, we're all just ordinary people living like Barstool legends. We're the Barstool Legends, still singing every word, finding hope in simple things and everything we've learned. And when the lights come on and the crowd grows thin, we'll leave with the memories and come back again. The bartender's stacking chairs, the band is loading now, the neon's getting dimmer, but nobody's in a hurry now. One more laugh, one more story, one more song before the night is gone. Tomorrow we'll go back to our jobs, our roads, our lives, but tonight we were giants. Tonight we were